Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer Show, Pokemon Still Let's Play Part 20. Last episode, we kicked Whitney's ass. It was much easier than I expected. This episode, we're going to nickname Onyx and head out of Goldenrod City. Adam, we have the name right here. Do you want to talk for him?
No. Because he's not going to show up again anymore.
Actually, he might not. Let's see.
Well, anyway. Onyx. We've had Onyx for a while, so on to it's a fairly decent name, what with it being its species. But I want to give it a more, shall we say, hard-wearing name. I use the word hard-wearing quite literally. Because we're going to evolve this into a Steelix at some point. We want a metal that is strong, tough, reliable, impenetrable, you could say. And so we
pretty much the sort of thing, if you punched it, your body would liquefy.
Well, not quite unless you punched it at the speed of light. But
hey, there are some Pokemon that can probably get to the speed of light, if they wanted to.
Celebi, don't that break the time barrier or something?
There you go!
Anyway, we first wanted Adamantium, and
which would fit.
Yes, it would fit. Only just. You only get 10 letters, and Adamantium has 10 letters. But we decided, since Wolverine is basically just a brick with claws and no personality, we decided to go for something a little bit more old school, something a bit more widely loved.
And Final Fantasy related, which is not so loved these days thanks to the newer games.
Yeah.
Square, why do you suck?
I don't know, it went downhill ever since I released 10, if you ask me. Although, having said that, 11 was pretty enjoyable. But anyway, yes, this metal can be found in the Final Fantasy universe, but it is originally derived from the Lord of the Rings, retrospectively mentioned in The Hobbit in its revised editions. Mithril, M-I-T-H-R-I-L, being described by Tolkien as resembling silver, but stronger than steel and much, much, much lighter than either.
M-I-T-H. Come on, work with me here.
R-I-L. Mithril.
Yay, start button works.
Yeah, that's take 2, by the way. Anyway, yes, alright, this Pokemon is now named Mithril. It's a better name than before, because we didn't actually name it before. You unimaginative twat.
See you.
So anyway, where are we going now?
There is one more. Now, we're done with Goldenrod City, so let's head out onto Adam, Pokemon roll call for Route.
Bear in mind, I gotta find it first. Goldenrod City.
Route 35.
Route 35. Here we go. In the Johto region north of Goldenrod. And Generation 2, we have battles.
With chicks.
Is she a hot chick?
We have plenty of hot chicks in the last episode.
No, she's a fucking schoolgirl, never mind.
This is an underage chick who's having a picnic with her Vulpix.
Well, she can do that if she likes. We have, in the grasslands of gold and silver, we have a Nidoran.
Nidoran, we haven't come across this Pokemon yet. Nidoran! Is it the male one or the female one?
Both.
The female one is very defensive, it's not my favourite. Personally, I'm not sexist in any way here, females are good too, but personal opinion, I would go for the male one because I like the more aggressive Pokemon.
Okay.
But the female is good, women are welcome in my team, I have plenty of females in my team at the moment, like my Energizer. Next
one is a Drowsy. We have talked about Drowsy before. Next is an Abra, which can be found in gold, silver, and crystal.
Talked about it before, we have on our team.
You talked about Jigglypuff, because he's next.
Jigglypuff, it's not a bad Pokemon, but you will have to train it up to level 9 before it can actually learn an offensive move.
5% encounter rate, by the way, for Jigglypuff in crystal. Next
crystal
one?
only?
Yeah, crystal only.
Well, if you got a crystal, you can get one, but every other version you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. You defeated Kim. Tough. Is that a double battle there?
No, double battles weren't introduced until Gen 3, so...
Ah, right.
This is basically two trainers, but we fight each of their Pokemon.
Yeah, I've been playing... Last Pokemon game, I literally played was not counting Ponymon.
Pokemon Platinum, I believe, or Pokemon Soul Silver, or...
Yeah, those two, Platinum and Soul Silver, which both had double battles. Anyway, next up we have Ditto, 4% encounter rate pretty much everywhere.
Ditto, as far as Pokemon go, this thing
I never talked about it before.
I don't care, I'm doing it again, I can't remember.
Right.
This thing only has one use, sex.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the only thing that's a guaranteed, like 100% mating thing if you want to breed Pokemon.
Well, you can use egg groups and figure out which Pokemon mates with which Pokemon so you can get the thing that you want, but I've never been into learning egg moves, so I always use Ditto.
No, the whole breeding thing's passed me by anyway. Next one in Crystal only is Snubbull.
We've already talked about Snubbull.
Also Crystal only, Growlithe.
Growlithe, very good fire type Pokemon, definitely well worth getting.
Okay, next up we have Pidgey in Gold and Silver, which we've talked about before. Incidentally, Pidgey is a 5% encounter rate in the day and morning and afternoon in Gold and Silver, but is a 30% encounter rate in Crystal. So, yeah. Drowsy in Crystal, 30% encounter rate at night, we've got that. Psyduck in Crystal, we talked about Psyduck.
Yeah, we're back in the Elix Forest.
And Hoot Hoot.
Done that one.
With a 5% encounter rate at night in Gold and Silver, 30% encounter rate at night in Crystal. And finally, we have in Gold, Silver and Crystal a 1% encounter rate.
Oh, balls.
Yanma.
Yanma is a bug-type Pokemon. I think its secondary type is Flying. It's not a good Pokemon in my opinion because... One, it hasn't evolved yet, and even when it does evolve, it's not one I'm very fond of. A lot of people like Yanmega, which is the evolved form, which happens in Gen 4, I believe. Yanmega is what's known as a physical sweeper. Personally, I'm not very fond of the guy because I'm not very fond of bug types, but if you like this Pokemon, you might want to get it in this version.
Well, tough, 'cause it's a 1% encounter rate, good luck.
But it's not a very good Pokemon, it's not really worth the hassle.
Okay, while surfing you can find a Psyduck and a Golduck. While fishing you can find a Poliwag, a Poliwhirl and a Magikarp.
We've done all those.
And if you headbutt a tree you can find a Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Spearow, Execute and Ipom. If you headbutt a special tree you can get a Caterpie, Butterfree, Weedle, Beedrill, Spearow, Execute, Ipom, Pineco. And Swarm, which I don't believe is actually in this generation.
Swarm isn't in this version, I think.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. They can get a Pidgey, Nidoran, Ditto, Hootuto, Yanma. Gift Pokemon, not sure what that is. But it's a Spearow.
Gift Pokemon?
That's what it says, gift Pokemon. Spearow, Gold, Silver and Crystal. It's a gift. Level 10. Percent 1. No,
right, I'm not so sure that's from, so...
Not entirely sure who gives you that, but anyway. There you go. That's Route 35. Aside from that, it's looks like a pretty small route. Like, incredibly small. You got these twins here. You got, like, 3 trainers off to the side, and that's it.
There are actually some other things you can do on this route. Once you learn the surf ability, there are some items you can collect. The next major area is the park, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, Adam, on to our topic for this episode. Since it is Halloween, me and Adam, we played a lot of zombie games in the past, and I watch Walking Dead a lot, and I really like it. Adam doesn't watch Walking Dead, and he's not very bothered about it. I have tried to convince him to watch this thing, but he won't watch it. But Adam,
that's the thing, mate. I don't have a TV.
You have a computer with a DVD drive.
Here's the thing. I don't like TV, like at all. Okay, there are some things on TV that I may watch if I encounter them, but for the most part, TV is boring to me. I get all my news from the internet. I get all my entertainment from video games, books, and YouTube. And when I'm not doing that, I'm usually at work or playing around on my phone or my iPad, something like that. TV doesn't really enter my life.
Okay. Well, anyway, if a zombie apocalypse would occur, Adam, what would zombie killer Adam look like?
What would I look like in a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, you know, what would your badass alter ego zombie apocalypse killing dude look like?
I don't know about my badass alter ego, but I can tell you exactly what I'd look like in a zombie apocalypse. Sort of green shuffling and torn clothes with half my flesh rotting off.
Personally, I could actually see you surviving quite a long time.
Oh, thanks.
I like my friend, I don't want him to die.
Yes, I live on the top floor of my apartment building. It'll take a while for the zombies to get to me. So aside from
Actually,
that...
zombies can't climb stairs, they take them a very long time.
So, yeah, I'd most likely starve to death before... Oh, bloody hell. So...
The point you see the stairs go,
shut up.
not. Anyway, what would you look like in a zombie apocalypse, Adam?
I don't know. I'd be one of those people who doesn't want to get anywhere near the bloody thing. So I wouldn't be the mad arsehole with the sword or the baseball bat or whatever. And, no, I'd be the guy on top of the roof with a sniper rifle, sort of miles away from anywhere, picking off the old one just for the sake of it. You know, like.
So you'd be the guy from the Dawn of the Dead remake movie.
Possibly. They're shouting out, "There's Jay Leno! Get Jay Leno!" Even Jay Leno, pop.
I'm surprised you actually know what I'm talking about. If you even see that movie, that's totally out of the blue there.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have seen that movie, and that one bit where he's just happily taking pot shots of the swarm of zombies, and someone says, "There's Jay Leno down there." Pop. It is actually Jay Leno. I think, what the fuck? Anyway.
So you'd be a dude with a sniper rifle with I'm
not saying I'd actually hit anything with it, but I'd want to be the one with a sniper rifle as far away from the zombies as possible.
So you have a sniper rifle. If you had to be in close range, what would you have for close range combat?
A shotgun, definitely.
Okay, the shotgun.
Sawn off or pump action? I don't know. And truth be told, I know bog all about guns. Yeah. So, what shotgun would you like? The one that goes. One of them. What type of gun is that? I think that's a pump action, mate. Right, I'll have one of them.
So, you know, a shotgun. What would you have if you had to melee something?
If there was no other option than to actually
melee this thing.
I'd know, probably be like Frank from oh, but yeah, what was that game? Oh, for fuck's sake! It was one of the original Xbox.
Dead Rising.
Yeah, that's it. You're in a shopping mall. There's thousands of zombies. Dead Rising. How the hell can I forget that? I'd probably be like him. Just grab any old thing that happens to be nearby.
Okay.
One minute you'll see me. I've got a golf club or something.
Next minute you've got a
potted plant. Next minute I'm throwing CD cases at them. Okay. There'll be one or two walking around with traffic cones on their head just because I got bored.
Okay. Let's talk about armour. What sort of armour would you wear? You know, what sort of clothes would you wear to protect you from getting munched?
Well, the most hard-wearing thing I own would be my leather jacket.
Yeah, leather jackets, you can't really bite through those.
Well, you could, but it's just harder than... Oh, I've not the camera. Ah, bloody hell, the camera's bald. Ah. There we go, sorry. Carry on. Yeah, it's my, yeah, just completely knocked the camera then, sorry. No, you didn't miss anything. Stop complaining. Just a rather shite setup we got here. Anyway, so, yeah, I think it'd be leather.
So you'd be
and denim.
A leather jacket and some jeans, basically.
Pretty much. That would be me.
Okay, if you had a car, what would it look like?
I do have a car. It looks like a black Vauxhall Corsa.
I know. What ways would you modify it so it'd be the perfect car-killing zombie machine?
Kneecappers.
What's a kneecapper?
A kneecapper is an illegal addition to a wheel.
You mean Boadiceas?
Well, I don't know what that used to be called.
Is it basically a spike that sticks out the end of the wheel? I thought a Boadicea, mate.
Oh, sorry. I'm so arsing sorry if I don't know the basics of the... or the illegal modifications to a car chop shop. I do apologise. I worked for Coca-Cola, for God's sake.
Okay.
Right.
Please email Adam this address to get 3 cans of Coca-Cola.
Even I can't get 3 cans of cola. Well, I can, but I can't take them out of the factory.
I'm kidding. So yeah, I'd like bonus that you can. Any other modifications you'd make?
I get something to the front, you know, some kind of the bull horns or something like that mounted on the front, so I didn't have to slow down if a zombie walked past me.
Okay, pretty cool. Anything else you'd do to it?
Probably live in it. Aside from that, not much.
Okay. Well, Pycon's just letting you move. Quick Attack is the fastest move in the Pokemon universe at the moment in this game. It always goes first. I've got rid of
Leah.
How much time are you, Adam?
We're on 16:05. Do you want to leave it there?
Yeah, I think I will do my what would I look like a zombie apocalypse next episode, because I've got quite a good image planned out in my head, and it'll take a bit more time to go through than yours.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, see you next time, you two, where we shall finish off this route and head into the park.
And hopefully I won't knock the camera off its stand again. I do apologise for that. See you around, guys.